Lots of guys ask me, Daniel, I want to gain muscle, but I also want to lose fat. Should I bulk or should I cut? Today, I'm going to teach you how to answer that question for yourself at any stage of your lifting career so you always know the right move. And the real answer starts with what actually happens to your hormones when your body fat gets too high. Basically, I'm teaching you how to prevent yourself from taking the bulk too far. I bulked all the way up to 223 pounds body weight at the peak of my bulk. And then I cut 20 pounds down. But the real question is, Daniel, why didn't you just keep bulking? Why didn't I just keep pushing so that I could get stronger? It's because I learned about the hormonal effects of increased body fat. Aromatase is the enzyme that sits in fat tissue and converts testosterone into estrogen. So when you're over around 20% body fat, you have more aromatase activity because you have more fat, and so you'll have more estrogen, and because you have more estrogen, your body will literally down-regulate its testosterone. Less testosterone means less gains, worse recovery, and honestly, your heart health takes a hit too from not being as lean. And here's the part nobody tells guys. When you bulk too far, you're not just mass building. You're actually slowing your ability to build muscle because you're having more fat on your body and having these hormonal side effects. You're pushing harder in the gym for less return, you're getting softer, you're feeling worse because your health metrics are going lower because you have too much body fat percentage, and even your heart health is getting worse. And if you keep going, you can even risk having a loose skin when you finally do cut. It's just not worth it. So how do you avoid all that bad stuff? Cut to 10 to 15% body fat because testosterone will be higher at that range. And once you're there, if you do want to bulk a maximum of 20 pounds. Most I ever did was at that peak bulk that I mentioned before was 30 pounds. I was fine, but realistically speaking, I was pushing it. Some guys might get loose skin around 30 to 40 pounds increase, but I personally didn't get loose skin, so I was a very lucky guy. So if you're over 20% body fat right now, then I recommend cutting down to 10 to 15% body fat right now. As you're watching this video, you should make the decision. But how do you actually tell your body fat percentage? You can get calipers, there's DEXA scans, but the easiest way to do right now is actually just a visual comparison. Most of the body fat measurements online are pretty inaccurate, but someone recently did one with DEXA scans, which is like the most accurate way of measuring body fat percentage. And here's the picture, I'll put it on screen, and you can gauge where you are at. And remember, everyone operates differently. If you've got a lot of muscle, fat actually looks very different. And some guys have higher testosterone even at 20% body fat. So listen to your body. And once you get to around 10 to 15% body fat, then bulk up around 20 pounds. By the way, estrogen creates that typical female fat distribution. So if you have higher levels of estrogen, more of your fat retention will be in your breasts, in your butt, and in your thighs. Testosterone's a bit different, so testosterone will push it more towards your stomach. And by the way, girls are supposed to carry more fat than men. Honestly, a girl with a tummy can be way hotter than a girl with shredded abs. That's just me though, that's just me personally. Fat loss isn't complicated. There's so many diets, like keto, carnivore, freaking vegan. They all work if you're in a deficit. What I recommend is just chew gum if you're hungry, stay busy, keep protein high, put carbs around your training, and hit at least 10k steps a day for some easy cardio to burn more calories. Personally, I prefer doing a more HIIT cardio style for more performance, but that's also, again, just me though. I used to think that my genetics were preventing me from losing fat until I thought, F it, I would do so much that even the most genetically botched, cursed guy would get progress. And now, people tell me I have amazing genetics. So just do more cardio, be in a calorie deficit, do whatever it takes. Just do more. If you want to join me on my Super Soldier project and actually talk with me, join my community, link in description. Everything I use is in there. And if you want to see how I'm getting stronger while losing fat, then watch this video over here. With that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.